So the next thing we're going to look at are the last items for the children. And we have Flex Grow, Flex Shrink, Flex Basis, and Flex. And so to do this, we'll start a new page. We'll just get rid of all that. And we'll build it up from nothing. And we're going to have 3 divs. Actually, I kind of like 20 divs on there. We'll stick with those 20 divs. And instead of having them be circles, I want them to be square. So I'm going to take out the border radius. And then let's just look at it and see what it looks like. I think this will work well. New, reveal and find a. There they are. And we'll get rid of the order stuff. Woo, beep. Bye-bye. And now I want to make their width a little bit more. So I'll make their width like 300. Okay. Let's make it 350 and see what that looks like. Let's make it 450 and see what that looks like. Let's make it 400 and see what that looks like. I'm just playing with this. Let's keep it at 200. 250. Okay, 250 is good. And I was looking for something that's a little uneven here. Okay. And so we have what were they? Flex Grow, Flex Shrink, and Flex Basis. So Flex Basis is the default width of a flex item. And so my width here is 250 pixels. And if I wanted to add this to, and I'll just bring this back up because that's kind of formatting. If I want to add this to my flex stuff, I could do Flex Basis Auto. And so that's not going to change anything. It's just saying, look, the width is 250 pixels. If I take this out, let's see what happens. And now what happens, right? They all kind of just shrunk down to hold the size of the text. Now what happens if I do 250 pixels as Flex Basis? So Flex Basis is kind of another way you could say width. And so I either set the width right here for a flex item in Flex Basis, or I could just say auto, and it inherits whatever width has been set for that item. Okay? But that's what Flex Basis is. Just kind of think of it as width. And then we have Flex Grow. And let's set that equal to 1. Hi. Absolutely. Absolutely. Will you give me 2 minutes? So when we set this to Flex Grow, did you see what just happened? It grew. Watch. No Flex Grow. And watch what happens when I say Flex Grow. Ready? What? So that's where the flex comes in. It allows things to flex. And as I change the size of this page, holy cow, right? It needed 19 and 20 on the bottom to make that work, so it wrapped them around and then just grew them. So always everything's taking up the full width of the page. And where does that breakpoint come? Right? Like when these start to push less than 250, because the width is 250, so we're getting to like 250, and then it can't shrink them smaller than 250, so it pushes stuff to the next row. And then when it gets to the next row, it's like, hey, I'm going to be 250 or grow and fill in the space. Right? Now you want to see something trippy? So what wins, element or ID selector? What wins? CSS specificity, element or ID selector? Right, ID selector is worth how much? I think it's 100. So don't feel bad if you're like, class is 10, elements 1, and ID is 100. I would bet pretty well on that. ID is 100, classes are 10, elements are 1. So now I've got IDs. These IDs are going to beat out the element. And so I'm going to say flex grow on 19 is 1, and flex grow on 20 is 2. These are in relation to each other. So that which is on the line, right? Let's say we had four things on the line with flex grow. 3 of them are 1, and 1 is 2. So this will grow twice as much as the ones. Let's look at that. See how this is a little bit bigger? Can you see that? So figured out these are all 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is 2. And so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This grows 1/7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This grows 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 1/7, 2/7 for the amount of growth required between all of them. This takes up 2/7. Watch what happens here. Now it's 2 and 1, right? This grows 1, which is 3. This is growing 2. This is growing 1. So you got flex grow 1 here, flex grow 2 here. That's a total of 3 when you add that up. This is 1/3. This is 2/3. That looks about like 1/3 and 2/3, right? So that's how flex grow works. And then the opposite of flex grow is flex shrink. We'll explore that in a future video. So I want you to code this page of bricks right here. And to do that, set flex basis, auto, flex grow, play with flex grow. So code this page up. Does anybody need, if you need, take a picture of it with your cell phone. I think I'll be able to leave this on the screen.